Hello and welcome back to our Songs of Six playthrough. We are in the fortunate position right now that we have survived the early game, we are way into the middle game, and last time we conquered our second region. This time we are going to build it up a bit. And this episode will all be about two things. First of all, we want more of everything. So now we realize that maintaining an empire is not that easy with 900 population, so we will grow our population quite dramatically this episode. I hope to at least get to 1200, 1300 population. In order to do that, we need more food, we need more production, we want to maintain our army on the world map, so we need to produce more goods for them, which means also we need more production materials. Another thing we are going to need is more science. We need to expand our laboratories, employ more people. We are educating our children. That's a good first step. And another thing I want to talk about this episode is, so we basically talked about all the basics. I think most of you should get a grasp on how to survive the early game now. It's not that hard. How to do certain things like survive your first raids or just not get frustrated by them. We also talked a bit about the production of materials and our army, how to maintain an army, how to recruit an army. I also did a first touch on the settlement maintenance. This time I'll try to grow this settlement to at least level 4, sorry. So now it's all about setting our own goal. This game has no victory screen. There is no end to it. You can build your colony up as far as you want. So we need to make our own challenges. So this time, what you can do in this game is there's achievements, and every achievement is tied to a title. When you press on the button where you can access your technology screen on the top right, the rightmost or the second to the right button to the right is status, and there you can see your level. That's your settlement level. As you can see, your settlement reaches its the last level at 12,000 population, and when you own 12 regions. There's all your modifiers and boosts, which is affected by technology and your titles. And here is the title screen. In the beginning of the game, I started this playthrough just like you would. So I didn't select any titles. I did have a few titles unlocked simply because I played the game for a long time. With version 66, a few more titles appeared, and tied to those titles are achievements. So whenever you get the Steam achievement, you know you've unlocked a new title. The green ones are obviously the titles I've already unlocked, and the other ones are yet to be unlocked. I don't think we achieved any title this playthrough yet. There's a few things like first of your name, which aren't too hard to get. You just need to reach 1500 population and keep your people at least 25% happiness. Really isn't that bad. The incompetent you get through losing. We already got the incompetent, so we are very incompetent apparently. Didn't see that one. So what we can set our eyes this playthrough on is I want to get the entertainer. So we need more speakers, and we need to upgrade our fight pits. Should be easy to get. The caretaker just takes a very long time. We need to reach 5,000 population. I don't know if I want to play this long on the city. Child of the Sun we can get. We just need lots of fruit orchards, vegetable farms and fruit farms. Clumsy is something you will get over time. Gourmand also. And another title I saw is The Wise. where you have to educate your people to at least 80%, so we need a university for this one. And we have to reach a population of over 2,000, or equal or more than 2,000. So I think at least The Entertainer and The Wise are definitely titles I'm going for this playthrough. And whatever you want to do in your playthrough is open to you. There's a few things which are easy to get, and with every title you unlock a little buff or boon you can select when you start a new playthrough. So this is a very, very light roguelite component in this game. So next time I start a settlement, I can select 5 of those titles and they give me a little boost in some regard. So what I'm going to do now, I'll quickly go into a time lapse because we need to finish up our antler-domed pasture over here. I want to increase my ration production, so I'll just shuffle around a few workers. I'll also employ a few more people in the laboratory. I'll do some trading. We are getting lots and lots of money because of our taxes. Things we get at the moment when we get to a realm overview is grain and gems from Flansburg, and from Unaleska, our recent conquest, we get stone and clay. Clay we can use for pottery. Stone we definitely won't need as much. So I've built a few export depots over here, and I'm just telling this depot, you are going to export stone at whatever cost you want. Also enabling all radius 100% means he can fetch stone that's lying on the ground throughout the whole map. If I don't select a pull source in here, what I can do is I can tell him you take all the stone out of this warehouse, for example. If I don't select the pull source, what he does is the trader that works here goes around and fetches stuff from the ground, but he does not fetch anything from our warehouses. So when the taxes are incoming, they will try to fill up all our warehouses, and once all our warehouses are full, he will dump his stone next to a throne or directly into this depot. And then the guy working here can sell the stone. As you can see, stone is not worth very much, but we will get lots and lots of stone, so that's how we make some money at least. And I think that's it for now for the initial explanations, so you know what our goal is for the playthrough really, and you know what my immediate plans are, so see you in a bit. Okay, I'm interrupting because we are getting attacked again. We are fighting 15, 20, 30, 35 amoebias. I think they are all amoebias, yes. Some of them are pretty heavily armored, some of them not so much. The Sacred Host over here with 8 plate armor and 8 bows is probably the most dangerous of them all. So what I'm going to do is I will place my archers back here and my humans who have at least some plate armor, 0.8. Okay, maybe I won't use them as as arrow bait. So most importantly, we need to shoot at their ranged units. And then we have to do some kiting again with our soldiers. Okay, my people are shooting. And they are doing some good damage. It's beautiful. We didn't kill anyone yet, but they are getting damage and they're bleeding, so they can bleed out. Let's run my people over the field, draw their fire, maybe some anger. We are killing our first guys. Here's a dead Emivir. This one is also pretty dead. So for now it seems my archers are doing their job. No one is attacking my archers, which is good. We killed the first of their dangerous division. I think they don't have any other archers. Yeah, those are the only ones with bows. Correction, those were the last ones with bows. We killed them all. Beautiful. So now I'll just let them fire at their own discretion. Don't know what happened, but someone shot at my humans. I don't think they have any archers left. At least I can't see any, so we shouldn't be getting any damage. But could be that my humans are just bleeding out over there. $15 enemies left, 14 enemies left, sorry. The only real problem are the guys with plate armor, because my arrows don't do as much damage against them. So it just takes a while until they die. Last one, and he's fleeing. Perfect. So we lost 6 people. 6 very well trained people, so that's kind of sad. But we did get some stuff in return. And we just have to okay, it's 7. We lost 7 people, so we just have to train up 7 new recruits. So overall it was a big victory. What I did in the meantime is I'm building an opiate farm. We need some drugs to keep our people healthy. My hospital needs cloth and fabric and opiates to work. We are also, I think that's the only addition I made. We're also still constructing our antidote farm. We're getting some science. And we are also finally getting some money. So from time to time I'm trading and I'm still trying to build all of this up. Other than that, not much happened. I'm trying to build more roads since we have stone. We have basically infinite stone now, so we can just build all of this up and get some roads everywhere. Okay, so I think it's back to going faster. Okay, I'm interrupting real quick just to spend some science. What I want to do next is I want to upgrade one of my settlements, so we need the new tech organization too, so we can upgrade our regions on the world map to at least a large town. I would also like to increase my meat production, so we are going to get 2 more levels in husbandry methods, and I also would like my people to carry a bit more so we can get logistics, so my people can carry more stuff at once. I think that's it for now. So if we want to upgrade our settlements on the world map, we need more administration, so I'm employing 5 more clerks. We will need more paper, so I'm employing 5 more paper makers. And we are running low on workforce, so I'm letting in 30 new humans. Since we'll run into problems with providing enough living quarters, what we can do now, if we unlock the tech basements, which we already have for 1000 science, we can upgrade our houses. So if you click on the house up here, there's the house upgrader, and then you can designate houses to be upgraded. What that does is it just gives them more space for people. So instead of 10 people in a longhouse, after one upgrade it's 14 people. For smaller building it scales, so in the apartment there's space for 3 people in the beginning. If you upgrade it, there's space for 4 people, and then there's a second upgrade, and then you have space for 5 people. So we unlocked level 4 of our settlements. So what we're going to do now is we want to upgrade this to level 4, but as you can see, that's not unlocked yet. We need a population of 1200 people. So at the moment we have a little problem. because we only have a capacity for 1060. We need space for 200 more people. What we can do here is we can free up some workforce by, for now, demolishing the stone mine. Now we can upgrade our land clearance to level 2, which is urbanization. Gives us a bit more space, and now it grows up to 1400. We should be fine. We could run into troubles with our health since we increased the population, but we'll just find out. Oh, I forgot to press accept. So upgrade it to level 2. I'm just quickly checking what would this give us. Not so much. Okay, here, level 2. Accept. This time I got it. And now we just have to wait until it reaches 1200 population, and then we can upgrade the settlement. I think I'll fast forward until that happens. Okay, that was fast. We have reached 1200. We can now go up to level 4. If we want to reach level 5, we need 2400. With a area of 225 and a fertility of 75, that should be very possible for us. But I don't want any disease outbreaks, so I'm quickly upgrading our quarantine. It's now super quarantine. With the... I guess we are quarantining our guys to the toilets, so as long as they don't go out, they can have their fun, I guess. And we can also upgrade this. Now we reach 1900. If we go up to level 4, we would reach 2400. Perfect. I think for now I'm staying at the level I am. Just because we don't have enough administration to make full use of it. We should now have 22 workforce over. I think this got adjusted. Those numbers seem different than the last time I played. So what we can do is we can get a few more people working in the band station. Just some music to keep our people happy. And now we can think about what we want to build here. We have our stone mine. We could obviously just triple the production if we wanted to, but we already have enough stone, so I don't think we need to. What we can do on the other hand is clay was here before. We definitely need clay. Wood is just quality of life. We can also just chop down wood. What I think what we really need in our settlement would be some more ore. Those are terrible numbers. Terrible numbers, I tell you. But we could also get some coal. Also does not make me happy, but I think it's better than having nothing, and we get the ball. This is just temporary. I will probably tear it down at one point. Also, since we have more people, we get more taxes. Our people are pretty happy at the moment, so we can increase our taxes a bit. And now we get 25,000 denarii every day, which is a boatload of money. So we need to think about how to spend all of our money. We have so much stone, we are never going to be able to spend it. As you can see, we can't even export it fast enough. I can employ a few more people here. So the stone gets dumped on the ground next to my throne. There's like 2000 stone over here. This is actually a trouble. This is actually a problem. So in the future, if your game ever slows down, it's most likely due to being too many resources on the ground. So what we can also do with all the excess stone is we can even employ a few more masons. Just to get more cut stone. Okay, I think our next target for expansion will be Halise. They hate our guts. Clouderag also hates them, so they asked us to stop trading with them. Aegis is indifferent to us, and the big neighbor over here is also indifferent to us. So Halisa is going to be our next target. We have our soldiers over here who are trained up and ready, and we just need to get our soldiers in our city up, trained and equipped, which is not that easy since we need 80 plate armor for them. We have 30 at the moment, and we would need 40 falxes, which we have 0 right now. So we need to think about producing our own weapons. So I think that's the next production I will set up. I will copy the smithy and start producing our own weapons. So I've built a few more living quarters for my people, since we are increasing in population as I set out to do. We are almost up to 1150. We are also producing more administration. We have 100 stored up. So what I'm going to do now is, my dear neighbor Halisa, you're getting a war declaration. I'm just... Why am I betraying them? No idea what that's about. Now everyone is hating me. And we declared war on them. Don't know why my people are deciding to run, so now we are just waiting for their army to arrive. They think they have the upper hand on us. But we have some mercenaries in store for them. So we just wait for the army to come close and we employ Captain Kurtak Dranos, the Dons of Civilian. And we counterattack. And they are immediately running for their life. And my people are very confused about all of this. So let's just move into the territory and let's find out if they actually have the will to fight. As soon as we cross over, we should get attacked. Yes, we do. And I think this is something we have to fight on the world map, on the battle map. He has one gigantic garrison, 150, but they are pretty much useless. His regional division is equipped with 3 leather armor and 7 hammers. That's pretty okay. 7 plate armor and 7 hammers is very good on the other hand. Okay, he has no archers at all. This will be a massacre, since we have tilapia archers who are pretty much machine guns. So what I'm going to do is I will just let my Dondos stand in front. They are well equipped, they are well trained, and they are well paid by me. And my archers should be starting to shoot at any moment now. Here are the arrows flying. Already trailing quite a bit of blood behind them. Okay, those guys are basically naked, they will die. Those guys at least have some weapons, they could be dangerous. So I think we are going to shoot at the guys who at least pose some danger to my people. The only real dangerous division is this one. So I will let my people here. I will even give them a tight formation. Maybe to protect, so they get some protection. My archers are doing what they do best, raining death upon the enemy. I mean, look at the blood trail. Okay, his big division is basically dead. They are charging me, but the charge is interrupted by loads of arrows. Those guys will know a good stab in a moment. Arrows flying overhead. Garrisons getting slaughtered. Those guys are already running for their life. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 good mollies in. Yes, here they are. My guys are reforming their line. 1 tilapia over there is still standing. Now they are charging me. Pretty terrible idea if you ask me. And I think things will be over really soon. Now they are running for their life. And we won. I don't think we lost a single person. Did we lose anyone? Lost is 4. Okay, we lost 4 people. Terrible tragedy. I don't think we need any prisoners. We just want the city. Which means we'll get 2 more neighbors. Odric and Aegis. So let's occupy this settlement. We release our mercenaries. Since we removed our army in the settlement before, we need to lower our taxes to keep them happy. And now immediately we need to do some diplomacy and keep those people happy, so we will trade with them. And Aegis also needs a trade agreement. Thank God we have lots of money in the bank. And now we have our 3rd settlement, which is at 700 population, so we can immediately improve it to level 3. So it will shrink to 647, that's acceptable. We get a stand in here. And once again, no real deposits of any kind. So no idea really what to use this settlement for at the moment. Let's just do some quality of life stuff and get some wood from here. Just for now. We also can grow our 1st settlement a bit, but we would need more administration. Okay, so we have our 3rd settlement, Helisa. Our empire is growing. Next target will probably be Coderig. Other than that, there is one settlement, Rover, over here, which is amazing. But the realm of Udrik, which the capital of is here, is at the moment 13 times our power. So we'll have to do a bit of growing sorry, before we can even think about declaring war on them. But for now, I'm happy with our progress this episode. We increased our population, we fixed our production problems for the moment at least. We are making tons of money and we are one step closer to getting all the achievements we're set out to do. So next thing I will do is I will unlock the university and I'll build a university just to get more education in my city. Education is pretty useless for most stuff actually, but my lab workers can get up to a 100% boost from education. So for working in a laboratory or administration, education is pretty important. All other jobs don't really benefit from it. But I think that's it for now. So thank you for watching and see you the next time. Goodbye.